Hey, good people, August starts tomorrow. We are moving quickly into this year, y'all. It's been crazy. But, anyways, college is starting soon, and it's time to start talking about prep and how we are basically just kind of feeling in this next phase and stage of life. So, let's talk about it. All right, you guys. So, my first day of college is August 18th, less than a month away. And honestly, I'm very excited about it and I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a new chapter, an exciting one, a different one, but a great one for sure. And when it comes to that initial time of getting ready to look at and apply for colleges, I feel like that's a point in time in your life where you really have to be selfish, literally, and look at things from the lens of your best interest and what will suit you and just what you need in that phase of pursuing higher education and what you want to do in life, especially in the career field and just what you want to do for the rest of your life, and maybe not the rest of your life but a good majority of it. So since I was a little girl, FSU, Florida State University, screamed at me, okay? I am a Null Nation girl at heart. That's how I grew up. And I haven't necessarily been keeping up with football after the good season of our winning streak that we had back in 2023. But going to FSU was like my thing. And so, of course, I thought all of this, in a season way before all of this life monstrosity occurred. Before losing grandparents, before surgery, just before all of this. And so this was like me as a little girl in my dreams. But after a while, getting to this point of senior year in high school, I started thinking about all that it really required. And I started thinking like, okay, maybe like starting small and working our way up isn't a bad idea. So I kind of settled with the idea of starting at home, and a couple weeks ago, actually back in June, I registered for classes, and I plan to major in public relations. So, woohoo! I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I am so confident in my choice and decision to attend the local college here. It's a great starting point for me, at least personally. I feel great about where I'm at and where I'm headed. A lot of people, I guess, expected me to want to move away from home, just being a pastor's kid and, the stereotypes and everything and just that environment. But honestly, as you guys already have heard me talk about my ministry journey recently, like I love church, I love ministry. Being a PK now, it is amazing. And so, I guess it just doesn't affect me like most people think it would. I don't blame my other friends who are moving away to have a different experience or move away from parents or siblings with, straining relationships. And I'm proud of all of them. All of them. I'm a proud best friend, big sister, all the things. But for me personally, I love my parents. No, they're not perfect. And like any family, there's a typical run-ins and clash of emotions and feelings and personalities. But I was very blessed to grow up in a Christian home with married parents that love each other genuinely. And whenever things happen, we apologize, we forgive, and we focus on doing better. And focus on doing better so much to where that makes living at home a few extra years, worth it. And it doesn't actually take a toll on my mental health like it does or would for so many others. And I know that there's friends like they just have to get away, and it's not just for, education and what they want to do, but it's for their sanity, for their mental health. And so I respect that and I understand that completely because, if I was in the situation, that type of situation, baby, gone, okay? And to any girl who's like me going to that state college down the road and not to a big college or university a few hours away, I completely understand. And there's no need to be ashamed of that because this is your future. You're taking steps to building the life that you want to have. And it may not be a big enough step for most people, and that's them and their life and how they would have done it. Now, I will say this for accountability. That does not mean that you condemn those who would make the choice to move far out And neither should that give someone else the opportunity to condemn you for not doing what they're doing and taking those big steps like they are. Don't talk about another person's steps if you haven't walked in their shoes. Like, ding, 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 ding. In my friend group, I know, especially in high school, if we talk just about high school, there's a lot of trauma, insecurities, beliefs, views, and etc. that we each bring to the table from experiences that we've experienced before meeting each other. Coming into high school, we're all in our separate and unique personalities individually, and sometimes, that trauma filled with drama, and we just all so happen to meet each other, go together good, right, on a good perfect day, and become friends collectively and survive a season together that is unforgettable. But when you leave that season and make plans now as an adult, the chances of you coming back together are uncertain. Literally, there's people that you don't want to talk to ever again. I know that's me. And there's people that you'd make the effort with to maintain the bond in the next phase of life. But there's decisions that have to be made, and yes, it has effects on everything. But I'm just going to show you how so many different personalities and things, how it affects, decisions even as an adult and moving on to the next phase of life. And I'm proud of my people, the ones staying here, the ones going a few hours away, the ones going a few states away. I'm very proud. And just know that whatever level you start at, just that you have chosen to pursue something higher is amazing in itself. And I'm excited for myself as well. I'm excited to see where everybody ends up, whether that's good or bad. That was a tad messy. But some people you have to deal with for so long, and then when you finally go your separate ways, sometimes you still do have that thought in your mind of are they really going to be productive with themselves and do something productive in their life? Yeah. But I just think about that sometimes. But I'm excited. I'm proud of myself. I am proud that I didn't let the voices that said that it's lame to stay home. I'm glad I didn't let that in the background, stop me from moving forward with essentially what was best for me. Because it's not popular. Sometimes doing the best thing for you is not popular, but it ends up being the best thing, and people wish that they had done that instead. And I just think for me, especially being so rooted in God and having such a strong relationship with God, he gives me peace about anything and everything. So I feel that's why for me, it was just such a okay, this is what I'm doing. But college, I'm excited about a new routine, a new schedule, different scenery, in some ways at a slower pace, at least for right now. And to go to college and not be aware of any drama into a new school year just sounds great to me already. After getting my AA, and if I even end up leaving, I'll see about transferring to Tally. It will only be 2 hours away from home. And plus, that's where my third set of godparents live. So they're already there. So I technically have family, So we shall see. But no matter what, no matter what I do, God has already mapped that out. And so just trusting in his plan is what I'm doing around here. So that is my take on gearing up for college. And I'm excited for what's to come. And I'm of course going to be giving updates along the way. So yeah, thank you guys for taking the time to sit and chat about next steps and what's going on in my life, and I'll see you guys in August.